Joys of living where I live. Every bugger wants to come to visit our bloody county. Gits. Hey, dozens of them bloody rascals. Oh, I don't know. Okie dokie then, so in the interest of full disclosure, we're at the back of the car. There's what's called, the last two chassis sections are called boot extensions. And as you're aware, if you've been following along, you'll know that I've had to cut off most of the outriggers up through the chassis in order to get my body gaps right, because they were all over. They were all higgledy-piggledy. So, these were the last two. Let's just get my torch out of there a minute. These were the last two to muck around with. Let's just move forward a bit. And so, there was a big old gap. Now, I could have put spacers in there and done all sorts of things, but I didn't want to. I decided to. My goodness. So what we've done, that's where they're welded on the back of the very rear of the chassis. So hopefully, I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can see that I've cut through the steel. Can you see the cut in that? Yeah, you can see that, can't you? In order to give me a, yeah, that's better. To give me a split, so I can basically push the bolt boot extension back up tight next to the floor. So what I'm doing is I'm just stacking the bolt off a couple of turns, because there's basically a piece of rubber goes in between there just as an insulator. I don't want I don't want to ruin my body line, so I want to get it so there's a little bit of slack. Then there's a room for the body rubber in there to just hold it straight. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to weld the split back up. I've done it both sides. And because I'm happy with my doors, you know, where the doors are. See that split there? Yeah, I'm happy with it where the doors are, so I want to just weld these up now, and then it'll be all good. Good, that's me bolts back in. Can have a look underneath for a minute. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you probably need to see without a bulb. That a bulb? Yeah, without a light, you know what I mean, don't you? We've got proper vertical welds on there, so which means they're fat and deep. But we're all welded back round, so. Well, onto these little monkeys now. The rear quarter of ounces. Got two of these, and then a piece that goes across the back. And joins up each end. A bit like that. We've got obviously paint off and stuff, but these bumpers, they're aluminium. I was going to say tannalized. What's the word? Oh my giddy aunt. They call it anodised. Problem we got is that you know that these are blooming near 50-year-old, aren't they? So when they've been, someone's probably got them in a scrapyard, or someone's done a restoration in the past. They got there with their axe or all that. Cut the bolts out rather than getting the bolts out from the back, which is a bit annoying. So I need to get, I think what the plan I'm going to do is, I've read somewhere that you can use oven cleaner to get the anodising off, and then I'll give it a good buffing, file down the scratches and give it a good buffing and get it shiny, and then put some clear lacquer on them. When they're shiny, that's the plan I'm going to go for. Worked for Bruce on his bumpers, and his steel bumpers for his old Chevy truck, didn't it? They look nice still, so I'm going to try it with this one here. So anyway, so yeah, the this side looks like a replacement one, copy part. This one over here looks like it could be an old original, maybe. Although it's still not red oxide inside, it's still black, so maybe it's not. But it's as you can see, it's pretty tender, this one. It's got lots of filler in it, and so we'll get that cleaned off. Had a patch on the inside with some blobby weld at some point in its history. A little rascal, so we'll get that cleaned up, and we'll have a look when we're down to bare metal. And after a quick stripping session, we got one that's looking well, as good as new, really, to be honest, and another one that's sort of tender. Let's say tender. It's had some repairs already. I've got some phosphoric acid doing the funky chicken on it at the moment, or the hokey cokey, whichever one. I'll tell you one thing I've got to watch out. If you're brushing on stuff like acid or paint stripper, watch, don't put your brush in your coffee. I had a couple of close moments, I can tell you. Anyway, yeah, we're letting that do its thing. I'm not holding up a lot of hope for it, you know, but hey ho, let's see. And that's it for me today. We'll have a look at that once the acid, like I say, like the acid's done its thing. I think there's going to be not much left of it, to be honest. Hey ho, see ya.